55 weak. Reset.
Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They're working that left side. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The aerial assault continues. Pulls it in. It's Moss. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's second down. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job. Nice way to end it.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Now on second down and short. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quick strike complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all...
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On second down, looking again to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
On third down, going up top. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in third and long situations.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Huskies are on the move. Comes out throwing on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Set up for second and short after that completion. On the move. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
This offense has a second down play. Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They run the reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great...
Offense getting set for first down.
Clear. Clear. Can.
He's going to pass. Finds his tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Boston. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
What great discipline showed by the defense. When your job's contained, you're supposed to contain the football, not let your eyes deceive you. Ball starts to go away. Your job is to still contain the backside. Great job, staying disciplined. Great win for the defense.
Going for the big play. And he makes the grab at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
That's a great example of the defense.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Easy.
He wants to throw. Got the quick pass. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down.
Get set.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Fast motion from the offense. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Huskies are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4 down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
I like how this offense throws to their running backs in different areas of the field. It's not always going to be to the perimeter. It's not always going to be screens, but they can attack the middle of the field, too, using these angle routes. Nice play call.
Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Trying to get to him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Running for it on 4th down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Washington wants to go quickly. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop to the 19 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
3:25.
They'll try the run. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an act.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Come on, set.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Boston. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Ready?
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Stands in and takes the hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab outside. It's Williams. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Fresh legs, man.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10.
Cricket.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the...
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Slab. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Reset. Here we go. Hot. Green 25. Ready. Here we go. Hound 55 weak. Moose. Hot, hot. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Hot. Set. Ready. Ready. Igloo. Igloo. Ready, ready. Down. Ready, ready. Here we go. Lasso. Lasso. Hot. Set. Hut. Set, go. Come on, set. Go. Spider. Ready, ready.
Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Diggs. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another team. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Wants to throw. It's Morris. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And the quarterback's in the pocket, and he decides to take off.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The give is to Williams. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. The give from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. He'll come out throwing on first down. Puts it right on him. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains for the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Morris. Got his man on the right. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll throw on 3rd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
3rd and short in college football today. You see...
And the Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, and getting the quarterback on the field.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Push down for the tackle.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for it.
The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the inside give. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Stopped after making the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the 1st down.
1st down.
Here comes the offense on first down. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Coming after him. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, they tried to catch the defense napping. They're 3rd and short on their...
Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And now on second down for this offense. They go to the draw. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
That's caught. It's Harbor. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
The expressway is wide open. Gives him the big stiff arm. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. And the defense picks up. Getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Let's go.
Offense set on first down. Looking to throw, it's Morris. On target.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The sure hands, it's Harbor. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
He's looking for a man on second down. Caught near the sticks, it's Harbor. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Looking for a man. It's Morris. Finds his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Maryland! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Snaps it in the shotgun. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try.
That keeps the score. Maryland 19, Penn State 14.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The give to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Getting some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give is to Williams. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
I think Jesse and Reese can call offensive plays for any team. If they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots, but right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Cooper. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He finds his man.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They're going to throw it again. Makes the grab over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Got his man quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all...
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Terrapins! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You gotta find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. The Terrapins are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Red pass, it's complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Morris. Pulls it in. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this...
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard. It's a fumble. And the defense snatches it and they've reversed the field.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to... Man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. Makes the grab and he's dragged down. Offense gets set for second down. Working that left side now. Tackled after picking up the first down.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw one interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give is to Williams. Turns it on in midfield. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Howard. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll say this.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2.
Here we go. Ready?
Try to get it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I tell you what, if you told them they were going to be 3 for 3 now on 4th downs, they'd have said yes, please, and that's why they're winning the game right now. You get an extra down so often, you have so much success. This offense is cooking, especially on 4th down.
You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. Relentless, tough running game. The 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's got it down. Line right on the doorstep of Pater. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Slams it ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And, know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score at
This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.